That's something that I wanted to kind of tell you before we got to. When we feel helpless, we try to kind of look for the outside for solution. Where actually the reality is that it's inside us. The solutions are inside us, in each and one of them, of us. When we feel helpless, when I feel helpless or something like that, I'm looking inside. I'm saying like, what am I expecting? What can I do about it? And because I cannot really control what's outside. I can contribute as much as I can. I can voice myself in ways that I feel acceptable to me. Everybody's doing that in a different way. One go to demonstrations if they don't like something, another one can write an article or can help the kids around the corner. There's no one way to help, and everybody has their own way to get together and express them. But the problem is going that when we feel helpless, we try to go out to get some solutions. We need to do something about it, and we feel so helpless because it's so big, right? How can you go and to talk about things they have absolutely no control over?
Hmm.
But what you have control over is how it is inside, and to find the deep peace within you when it's not, because nobody can control you obviously and how you are. So many times the answer is just veering inside rather than going outside. It's just the same thing that I'm telling people, who are, I mean, any kind of addiction in a way, that you kind of feel not good and you start eating like crazy in times that you don't want, and just hurting your health. Or you feel like all of a sudden not good and you start going more present for yourself in Amazons, just to kind of regulate that, which is never the answer. So we tend to go outside to find a solution on uncertainty, just to find more uncertainties and more helplessness, rather than going inside and find the inner peace, which we can, because the moment we are kind of like regulating and say like, I am okay right now, because what I'm projecting a lot is to the future of what I perceive and of what I heard, then there is nothing I can do right now. And that's the time that is so important to go to the present. It's to stay actually in the present, rather than when things are in the future kind of looming and you don't have certainty. The best way to go about it is to actually stay in the present. Say, day by day, I'm doing the best I can. I'm keeping myself intact. I'm meditating. I'm filtering out all the information that I don't need to hear. I need to be with my inner self, with my inner child, with my children, with the people that I love, and just loving more rather than try to shoot all over the places. And then you can create a bubble, even, your own bubble of well being, where you're actually protecting yourself and your environment. And then we need to trust that things will fall in place in one way or another. And I'm not saying being disconnected from what's happening, not at all. But I'm saying to just kind of like monitor how much you are feeding yourself from all these information that doesn't really usually help. The only thing that it gets is just to get create more fear. Then now when we're more scared, we want to see more about that to create more fear. So we have the power to basically say like, okay, let's stop. I know it's really affecting me. I'm getting more scared. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just basically a frenzy, a piranha frenzy,
Right.
So maybe we need to start veering out into the inside and just be with ourselves and breathe more, especially in those times, to just kind of like I have a control of my life, what I have. I don't have a control whether I'm going to be fired or not, or how is it going to be. And yes, we can prepare. We should prepare in those times for emergency time. It's kind of lean times right now, so you want to have more food, in storage, so to speak.